Hello, my Mystic Tribe. Welcome to another pick a card reading. In this pick a card reading, we're going to take a look at you versus them. Okay? If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell as I upload videos. I'm going to be uploading videos on this channel quite often once again. I am uploading this on my Mystic Capricorn channel. And without further ado, take what resonates, leave the rest. It's okay to pick more than one pile, but I highly recommend you stick to one. If it doesn't feel like your story, then go ahead to another pile. Okay, here we have pile 1 over here. We have pile 2 here and pile 3. So go ahead and feel free to pause this video for a moment and concentrate. Do some deep breathing and see which pile kind of draws you in the most. And then I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Hope you're all happy, healthy, safe, and doing well. Let's take a look at your personal message from Spirit, from the unicorns. You got imagination. And it says, envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Gorgeous, gorgeous message from the unicorns. Okay, let's take a look at you and them. Okay, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to have you over here, them over here. Sometimes the piles could be reversed. If you feel like, no, that's more them, then that's their pile. Okay, so let's dig in and show me this energy here. Show me pile 1's energy. Show me pile 1's energy. Got the King of Wands. You want something, don't you? The King of Wands is very fiery, very passionate. And he is one of them people that when he wants something, he goes after it. Okay? And in the recent past, we have the 6 of Wands. Something felt really good here. Something felt mighty good. Current energy. 4 of Wands. Some of you may actually be in a relationship, or you feel relationship status here, or you are currently leveling up. Beautiful. Near future is the moon. Okay, I gotta be honest, there's a little bit of fear associated with this, a little bit of uncertainty. We will see where this is going when I do the clarifying. Okay, let's take a look at your person. Show me pile 1's person, please. Show me pile 1's person. Show me pile 1's person. Show me pile 1's person. They're coming up with the 6 of Swords. There's some kind of transition. Their energy is suggesting that they are trying to move out of some stormy water. They're trying to move on in some way. Whether they're trying to move on from you, I do not know. It almost feels that way. Which would make sense with the future being uncertain here, because the boat is moving away from the King of Swords. Okay? So, and I will show you that when I dig in more. And we have, in the recent past, 10 of Swords. Some kind of pain and suffering. Okay. For some of you, I am almost feeling that the sides are switched. Okay. The Chariot. There's that movement. There's that movement forward. Seven of Cups towards other options in the near future. So take whichever side resonates with you. Under Judgment, Nine of Swords. The underlying energy, there seems to be some kind of worry about, can we really get past the problems that we are experiencing right now? Can we reconcile this? Can we fix this? Sitting on the fence. Do I fix this or do I go for new with the Ace of Cups? So, let's see what's going on here. Okay, starting with this King of Wands. You know, having a sense of ambition. He is facing the past. Looking at the past, maybe you're thinking about what used to be here. But it is, I want this. I'm going for it. I feel good. I feel confident. There's a sense of confidence here. Okay, show me King of Wands. Okay. We have the Tower in the reverse. Tower in reverse. With the Queen of Cups. And under the deck, King of Cups. Wow, okay. So, your energy is suggesting, I, the King of Cups, know that this is my divine counterpart. And I am willing to take action to do whatever is necessary to prevent disaster. Okay? And the current situation here, why? You're trying to hold together the partnership. Four of Wands is suggesting stable, secure partnership. Leveling up. My Wands plus your Wands creates the structure, the foundation of a relationship. Okay. Let's see what we got with the Four of Wands. There we go. I told you. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. And under the deck, Queen of Wands. Okay. So, wow. I mean, this screams divine couple here. Okay? This is soul bond energy that we are dealing with here, folks. I'm going to put these over here. Because, you know, now sometimes the Queen of Wands can be mischief. The Queen of Wands can be somebody that looks really good, but this can also be your energy. Okay? Sometimes she's the third person. But it feels like, you know, that you feel good about this connection. But there might actually be somebody else in this with you. Okay? And that is causing disruption. It's almost feeling like, you know, you're about your security. You've built this family. You have history with this person. Okay? You've been giving. But there is also somebody else in the mix. Whether that is a mistress or what, I don't know what the counterparts for a female, a mistress is for a man that's committed and he has a woman on the side. Or if this is, but this is actually somebody interfering. It could be even a family member, okay, or a friend. But I'm feeling more like this is almost screaming to me third party energy, because we have somebody giving here, somebody begging, somebody giving, and I feel as though that you are the one who is trying to give to this connection without reciprocity, okay? The reciprocity is not even, is not equal, because there is some kind of interference here. Now, in the past, we have the Six of Wands. And first thing I get is Something feels good. So it is a sense of connection that's built upon this, a sense of victory. You were feeling really good in the past about this connection moving forward. 9 of Wands. You've done this more than once. Okay. You may have been telling yourself this is good. You know, we've had our bumps in the road. Keep on going. Because this is a soul bond. 6 of Cups. I know this. This is my person. Under the deck, Hangman suspension. So, once again, we get the suspended energy. This is a repeat. This is a repeat. And you may have somebody here. You may be dealing with somebody that is an ego. Okay? And this is basically your view on things, what happened in the past. You know, something felt really good in your energy. There's a sense of confidence. Maybe it was false confidence. Okay? But I feel, yeah, I feel more like I've done this before. That is the Wounded Warrior and Hangman, suspended energy. This is being stuck in the past. Okay. Moving forward, you know, the Moon energy, a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of fear. Full energy, afraid of taking that leap of faith. Okay. Fear of feeling like a fool. Like this person, they made a fool out of me energy. Could be coming up. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody who is not honest. Okay? The Moon energy, it can also represent dishonesty. Somebody, illusions. And then there we got the Devil. Holy shit. Okay. So, we definitely have here, I think in the near future, there is this Moon energy of uncertainty. And there is also a fear of feeling like a fool. Where's the Fool card? There is a fear of looking foolish, feeling like a fool. How could I fail for this? Okay? Meanwhile, you have the Devil with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords was in the reverse, sorry. Not seeing things clearly. A little bit of delusion here. A sense of doubt and a lack of trust here. And the Devil card is about bondage. Being bonded to somebody, chained to it. And it's almost like you feel as though you're chained to this person for whatever reason. But there is, you're not seeing things clearly here. And that is something that leads to ambiguity, uncertainty, and fear. Okay, let's take a look at your person. I almost feel like you thought that this was something solid. You really did. But there is some kind of interference here. It's almost like the next shiny thing. Okay? But you're still displaying a sense of confidence here in the current energy. But moving forward, something happens, a little bit of something happens here that kind of shakes things up. I think intuitively you kind of saw this coming. But the King of Cups here, because your heart space is involved, because you feel there is... We have the King and Queen of Cups over here, the Queen and King of Wands. There's love. There's passion. Okay? And that's coming on your side. You had the love and the passion for this. You nurtured it, and you were on fire for it. Okay, show me this Six of Swords for Pile 1's person. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Pentacles. Something's definitely changed. The wheel is spinning for this person under the deck. Seven of Swords. Aha. Now we get to the root of it. This person is moving around And he is moving forward in, he or she, sorry, not gender specific, but this person is moving forward in stealth mode. Okay. Under the deck, the hidden energies is that Seven of Wands. It's like they think that they're getting away with something because you've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse over here, which is also a sense of blindness, not seeing the truth, not seeing the facts. And he's moving this person's moving in a certain direction very quietly, very slowly, very cautiously. It's like, I can't get caught. I can't get caught. So I'm definitely picking up third-party vibes. And you kind of know it. You intuitively know it. Maybe you don't have the proof of it, but you intuitively know that something's up. And so this person here is moving forward extremely slow in stealth mode. Okay. Now, current energy situation is the Chariot. Like I said, travel. You may, some of you, not all of you, take it as it resonates. You may have somebody who travels for work. And there could be somebody on the other side. Let's see, we do have the Five of Wands. There is some competition here. That somebody acts single. Devil again. We've got the Devil on your side in the near future and in the current over there. Okay. Over here is, yeah, definitely dishonesty. This is saying there is a struggle, even an internal struggle with this person. They don't know what direction that they want to go in. They really don't. This person is struggling internally. Where do I steer my chariot? Where do I steer my chariot? And somebody is being very deceptively single. So, whoever this is, I feel whoever the third party is, doesn't even know that this person is in a committed relationship. So they are being blindsided just as much as you. I would love to see this blow up in their face. Oh my God. Whoo! Yeah. In the recent past, we do have the Ten of Swords, which is betrayal. So this person feels like they suffered some pain in the past. How far back, I do not know. So this energy of the past could be yesterday or it could be 10 years ago. Okay? But this is like this person went through a painful ending in the past. Maybe it was over between you guys. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot in the past that caused a painful ending. And we got the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords twice. And I just feel that I need to pull the bottom of the deck here. Ten of Wands. 10, 10, 10. So, whatever they did a boo-boo. They did a boo-boo. There is betrayal. Dishonesty. As they were sneaking around, that caused them a painful ending. Now, I will say this. Looking at your energy and theirs, for them to be causing a painful ending, however far back this goes, I still see you not ready to throw in the towel quite yet. So I don't know what this is, or there seems to be a painful ending here with a committed relationship. That could have been the third party. I do not know. But this person seems to be chained to fear of commitment. Fear of commitment. This person's coming across as player energy. But the way that they do it, they disguise themselves as wanting commitment, looking for love. But they have all these other options here behind the scenes. They have all these other options behind the scenes. So it is a kind of like a smoke and mirrors type energy. Let's see what this Seven of Cups is. Four of Cups. So, rejection of offers. You know, what else? In the near future. Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. This person is very passionate, but at the same time, this person also has the energy of non-committal, in and out type energy, even in the near future. I feel like presenting you with something that he or she is being met with rejection, probably rejection of you rejecting their cup, because you have the Devil card here. You feel chained, but you feel like they made a fool out of you. So you might actually be rejecting their cup because of their in and out energy. Okay. Let's get some oracles here. I'm feeling like the situations deck seems appropriate. Okay, and then we will close your reading out. Okay, show me overall energy between the two of them. Show me the overall energy between the two of them. Overall energy. Yeah, there's definitely a push-pull energy that is of concern here. That, you know, sitting on the fence, do we fix this? Can we fix this? Or do I go for new? That is the overall vibe. Okay? But let's get some additional messages here. Imagination, imagining your future. What do you see in your future? If it is all negativity around this person, then why stick around, right? It's just a shame that you guys seem to be divine counterparts, but they cannot get on the same page. Okay? And I feel very much that it's probably something from their past. Okay, this relationship was a tragedy because it seemed like it could have gone places. But there is like some kind of forbidden love. I told you, I kind of figured this was a third party connection here. But you do have free will. Your energy is showing I'm not ready to give this up yet. But so this is about moving as a result, because you're done. Completion. I think, to be honest, I feel like this connection is finale, done, over, and you're ready to move on to your next phase, to your next cycle. This screams that there was a tragedy that occurred as a result of a forbidden love, because this person was committed to you. But at the same time, don't go looking the third party up, because the third party's blinded too. The third party thinks that they are in a committed relationship with this person, and you think that you thought you were in a committed relationship with this person. So the third party doesn't even know about you either. It feels like a double life. That's why I wonder how many of you actually are dealing with somebody that travels for work, that they have you at one location, and a couple states over or across the country they have somebody else. But, you know, it feels like that there is movement physically, but because of a travel, there is moving going on. Something is done. Lesson learned. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this makes sense, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Hope you all are happy, healthy, safe, and doing well. This card, your Oracle card, is your general message for you personally, not necessarily dealing with your connection. Now how this is going to go is I'm going to put your energy over here, their energy over here. I'm going to get some underlying energy, and then I'll do some clarifiers. Now, it is possible that the sides can be reversed. If that is, then if you feel that this is more your energy, then by all means, switch it and reverse it as it applies, and I'll only take what resonates. Okay, let's take a look at your personal message. It's about courage. I love this card. This is gorgeous. I love this deck. I don't know why I don't use it more often. Okay, this is a unicorn oracle. I don't remember the exact name of it. I've probably had it for about 10 years. Okay, courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. And then set strong boundaries. For some of you, that could actually literally be part of your connection, needing to set some strong boundaries for yourself. But let's take a look. Show me pile 2. Show me pile 2's energy, please. Show me pile 2. I did a lot of pre-shuffling, so there we go. Let's take a look. Okay, that's supposed to be there. Under the deck, your energy is the 3 of Wands. So there is a certain expectation or certain waiting or anticipation, waiting on your ships to come in, maybe waiting on somebody to get on the same page as you. Then you've got the Emperor here, standing in your power. The Divine Masculine, Death for the current. Okay, that is a change. That is death, rebirth, and growth card. Okay, and transformation. Then you got the Tower. You are pulling 3 major arcana, which is telling me that this is a huge, major shift in your relationship. No wonder the courage is coming out here for you as a personal card to you. Having that courage to deal with some kind of shakeup. Now, this depends on how you look at it. I'll see when I did the clarifiers. I'm seeing a couple storylines falling into place here on your side. I'm seeing that there's an ending of a tyrant. You know, maybe you were under somebody's thumb. Maybe they were narcissistic. And there is a change, transformation, ending that comes, and it happens very suddenly. It's like the fall of Rome, a fall of an empire. You know, the emperor is falling, and it feels like you're coming. It's like in the recent past, or how far back, I do not know. But it feels like you setting certain boundaries here in the past. Recent past, distant past, it doesn't matter. You will know, according to your story. This is not a personal reading. This is a general, so everybody's time frame might be a little bit different. But stepping into your power and changing a situation and kind of liberating your energy. And 3 of Wands is suggesting that your ship's coming in, your reward, you're waiting something. Some of you may be waiting on your time to pull that trigger. Okay, let's take a look at the person over here. Show me pile 2's person, please. Show me pile 2's person. Show me pile 2's person, please. Okay. We've got the 2 of Swords. They're sitting on the fence and they're watching and waiting. Okay. They are, I feel like they're very blind. They are blind to the nature of this relationship. It's like they don't want to see it. They don't want to acknowledge things. It's willful blindness here. They're sitting. They may even be watching to see how things blow up, or watching to see how what your reaction's going to be. But this is somebody who's not acknowledging something, who is like kind of blocked and turned off. Okay. Their current situation is the 6 of Swords. Okay. Pile 1 had this on their person, but as the top card, underlying energy. So this is somebody here who's watching and waiting to see if things are going to smooth out. Okay. Past energy is a temperance, patience, okay? Moderation. It's like they're not, your person is very lackadaisy, if you will. Very laid back. They are not doing anything. They're not moving. Okay. And they are trying to have some patience here. Now, for some of you, again, I felt this in pile 1 until we got into the reading and I did the clarifying. But for some of you, these sides are definitely flipped. Okay. But they are waiting to see if this energy is going to heal itself. All this turbulence over here is going to heal itself. And what's coming is a magician. They're ready to, then they're going to spring into action. Okay. They're going to spring into action after they watch and see what's going on over here. What's under the deck for your underlying energy? Okay. We have strength. Strength of will here. Justice. You guys are pulling all the majors on this. And the sun. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, you guys are pulling really big majors here. This is having strength to do the right thing to move towards your sun. To heal, to become enlightened, to nurture self. You know, that's that courage. This is courage. So I feel more that the underlying energy is more about you having that courage and that strength of will to move towards your sun and make the right decisions here. Okay. I didn't do this in pile 1, but I'm being called to do this here. Deviant Moon. Funny they picked this. Trying to figure out what deck I was using for you guys. For the underlying. I want to take a look at that underlying energy. This is almost combined energy, but I'm feeling sometimes the combined energy can trickle down to one or the other. And I feel more, especially with that courage card, as your overall message from the unicorns to you, of you having the strength of will to set up certain boundaries and you've weighed things out and being true to yourself and moving towards your sun. Okay, what is this underlying energy? Please clarify. I got the strength again. Seriously. Strength. Page of Pentacles. And Page of Swords. This is about taking action on your personal truth and having the strength to do so. And I'm hearing seeing the writing on the wall. Okay? Seeing the writing on the wall. Okay, now let's take a look at your energy over here. Okay, we want to take a look at this 3 of Wands energy. Okay, show me 3 of Wands. Confusion. Options, 7 of Cups, and 7 of Cups is a, no, you don't have the 7 of Cups. That was the last reading. Sorry. 7 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Under the deck. 9 of Swords. Okay. So there is definitely concern and confusion. Okay. You are trying to cut through some kind of confusion here. Is my 3 of Wands coming in? Is my ship coming in with this person? Are they going to come in? Are they going to step up to the plate? Are they going to come towards me? And it's causing concern. There may even be a message of truth. You know, there may have been some kind of reality check that is going on, that things are not as they seem. Okay? And that something might be over. Okay? But regardless whether it's over or transformed, there's a certain concern here over an ending that you almost feel is inevitable. Show me death. Death and rebirth. Ace of Cups. Chariot. It's almost like going towards new. Eight of Swords. Okay, some of you are kind of trapped in your head, overthinking. This is a prison of one's own making in their mind. This almost feels like I can't move towards new. Okay? Because there's a lack of acceptance that something is over here. And I know that sounds harsh, but I am a truthful reader. I don't sugarcoat. I don't glorify things. But the energy is definitely screaming here. A major change, a major ending here. That you are saying, unable to move forward towards new love. Because you're still trapped in and caught up currently with this ending. I feel like now I understand the Tower energy here. Something was a shock to your system. Okay, and they're kind of seeing, I'm seeing this over here with them moving forward. And they've been waiting to do so, but it looks like that they are taking action. Okay, in the recent past is the Emperor. Divine Masculine. Okay, the Divine Masculine, the sense of structure. Trying to build something. The Emperor takes care of business. Everything orderly, everything in order, boundaries, hidden High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. Okay, but in the past there was something that was hidden here that involved moving in the heart space, invitations, movement. Knights are movement and action takers. And I feel like in the recent past we had an emperor who was not so much an emperor. Okay. But the Emperor recognizing an energy that is hidden behind the scenes. Possibly a sexual energy. And the High Priestess is tapping into that intuitive experience. And it also could be secrets. Things unknown. And under the surface, it seems like that there was something going on under the surface here that this person, and I think I'm relating it to this person here that's in your energy, that behind the scenes, as you think things are all structured, things are all right and correct, they're already looking. Okay? They were already looking. And in the future, what's upcoming is that Tower. And I think the Tower is not so much a surprise, but the final countdown, the finale. You know, like when you go see a fireworks show, at the very end they have that grand finale. That's what this Tower energy is representing. The grand finale, the final blow up, the final destruction of something that was not built on a solid foundation to begin with. Okay? It's a sense of liberation, whether you see it or not. Show me the Tower. The Emperor. Okay, whoever the Emperor is, if that is your energy, you're bringing down the Tower. That could very well possibly be. Because there seems to be a wake up here. Because there is a recognition of somebody being immature, somebody lacking substance, somebody breadcrumbing. And that recognition and having that strength of will to follow through with an ending. Now, with that ending, you're not exactly ready to move on. Understandably, because some healing has to take place. Okay, but the Emperor is bringing down the Tower. That might be you, because it's saying setting some boundaries. The Emperor does set boundaries. Okay, but the Emperor is... damn, I just heard that. If the Emperor is somebody that you were dealing with, the Emperor's falling. The Emperor has fallen from grace. Somebody's fallen from grace. If this was just an individual reading for a particular sign, I would say that's probably what my title would be. The Emperor Falls from Grace. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. You know, the Emperor realizes that there is work that has to be done. There is a cleanup job. Five of Wands under the deck. It's not going to be easy. Simply put, it's going to be difficult. It might be struggling with this whole idea. But at the end of the day, the Emperor has to clean up the mess. Or somebody has to clean up the mess after the Emperor. However you resonate with that. Okay. Let's take a look at their side. Starting off, the Two of Swords. Blockage. Looking at this here, I'm seeing this more as blockage, but also not wanting to see things, not wanting to deal with a situation. This person may be seeing you as a drama king or drama queen. But looking at this, and under the surface, under the deck cards, it is definitely, you had reason to put up a fuss. They may be just saying, oh, you're being over dramatic. And they're not really facing what the real issue is. They don't want to. But they are being a fence sitter right now. And this Two of Swords, a character in her, she's actually looking over towards you and looking, almost looking down at a diagonal, straight at this over here, cleaning up the mess. I think somebody's waiting to see what your reaction is. I think that there's some kind of truth that comes out. But let's see. Show me. Okay. Yep. We have the Knight of Cups again over here. And because this is their energy, this is your energy, they're showing up in your energy over here at behind the scenes as to why your things are happening around you as they are. This is somebody who's a Casanova. This is somebody who is being very quiet as they look. It's almost like I'm not making a move for sure towards any one person. Wheel of Fortune. They're definitely looking for some kind of change, some kind of destiny. Maybe they don't feel that you were their destiny. Five of Swords. No, they don't. Whoever this is over here is giving up on this person. Okay? That's why I kind of sometimes wonder if this is not the other person and this is you. That's possible. But somebody here is changing course. And this can also be interpreted as somebody's changing course and they don't see the disaster that they're heading for. You know that old adage, the grass is always greener on the other side. Ha ha ha. I think your person's going to find out otherwise. Okay. In their current, they're going to find out otherwise as they make that move to move forward. They're holding off right now. Okay. They're not making a definite decision or not making a definite move. But it's there. The energy is there. Six of Swords. They're waiting to see if the problems between the two of you resolve. We got the Chariot and the Strength. Strength of will to try to move on. There is an energy here of, yeah, they could not decide whether they wanted to commit or not. And now they're having the strength of will to try to move on. There's definitely some kind of hold or some kind of bond here between the two of you. Under the deck, we have the Emperor again. Okay, so we got the triple Emperor. So, whoever's over here, feel the strength with the Emperor card is a very strong-willed person. Their way or the highway. You know, I kind of mentioned narcissistic energy over here. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like, they're resisting rushing forward and moving on at this time. But it's because they are trying to gain their bearings and a sense of control. They see things blowing up here. They don't like it. They see you being kind of liberated. They don't like it. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who really has control issues. Now, in the past, we had the Temperance card. The Temperance talks about patience. Somebody biding their time. Okay. Sagittarian energy. With the Page of Wands. That is about communicating. That is getting excited. That is a little bit of immature energy. We've had a lot of pages running around here. With all the major arcanas, the pages cannot handle the weight of major life decisions. And that kind of makes sense why they're sitting in Two of Swords energy. But there seems to be this very fickle energy in the past. For them, there might even be some childhood wounding. I don't know why that's coming up, but that's an energy that's coming up. The Moon energy, very mysterious. They're hiding their true passion underneath the Moon. Out of fear, they're afraid of beginnings. King of Cups. You know, they're trying to maintain a sense of emotional control here. But this is somebody under the deck who pretends to be non-emotional, non-affected by whatever is blowing up over here. But why are they sitting in the Two of Swords? Not wanting to see it if they're not emotional. You see what I'm getting? On the surface, they're acting like calm, cool, collected, detached. Underneath, though, they are a ball of emotions, at least in their recent past. And Temperance is suggesting healing. And I feel like that there is something in their past that they need to heal from that may even not have anything to do with you. That may have everything to do with how they treat and how they react to commitment. Okay. Now, moving forward in their energy, we do have the Magician card here. The Magician is somebody who is taking action. Lesson learned. Moving on. Okay, this is done. There seems to be a recognition finally. Okay, something is over. It's time for me to move on. I no longer have control over pile 2. And they may be on to their next conquest. Show me this Magician. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they're finding themselves single. They're finding themselves single. What else? The Lovers. And I feel it's by their design. You know, you have things blowing up here. And it's all, and over here, this is probably why. Under the deck, Three of Swords. Pain. Okay. There is a painful decision that has been made concerning this connection. The Lover's energy is soul bond, but it's also a choice in love. Okay, a decision has been made about being single. I think that's what this is all about. You've got a runner here. Now, I'm not going to say twin flame energy. This is a runner. Because the reason why, because I don't buy into the twin flames. Because the twin flame energy is a glorified way of condoning runner chaser energy and holding on to somebody. You know, holding yourself back because somebody wants to be a runner. Oh, they'll come back when I pull back my energy. The runner chaser phenomenon. That is over exaggerated. I do believe in soul bonds. I believe in soulmates. And I feel that there is a soul bond between you two. And they are a runner. They've made a very painful decision to go their own way. And with that Magician card, that is them taking action on what they desire. And there is pain here. It is hurtful. And I'm so very sorry that you had to deal with somebody who was a runner, that you had a true soul bond with. But you cannot control somebody else's actions. And yeah, there's no wonder that you are conflicted about the Tower. I think that now I understand more of the Tower, seeing their energy, because with all this energy of them making the decision to become single, it was very painful ending, a very painful blow up with your Tower. Okay, so an action that they take caused the Tower here. The Emperor, I said the Emperor falling. I'm feeling like that you are the Emperor over here. The Divine Masculine that might, even if you're a woman, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. But it's like you feel like you were knocked off your throne, knocked off your seat. And I feel like that in the past what might have triggered all this was you trying to take back your power. Okay? Take a control of your heart. Take a control of your passion. You were trusting your intuition on this. And as a result of you trying to step into your own power and not be controlled by them, they started looking. Because they do not want a strong person. They can't deal with a strong person. And yes, there are male and female narcissists out there. And this person has narcissistic energy written all over them. The energy that I'm picking up. And they're running because they can't control you. Okay. Okay, what else about this situation? What else can you tell me about the situation? Journal. Writing, diary, keeping notes. You've been keeping notes on this. Or you both have. You've been keeping notes. Their energy. See what their energy is. What is their energy, please? They're coming up with happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. So, with that happiness, I almost feel like a little bit of ego there. But it is what makes them happy. Makes them happy is being head of household. If it's a woman, wearing the pants. A masculine, being in total control and dominance. And the energy, the combined energy, is pretending fake, living beyond means. I feel that this is more about, that false foundation I talked about, that the Tower had to come down. Okay? But that's what I have for you, Pile 2. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Hope you all are doing fabulous. How this is going to work, this message here with the Oracle is for you personally. Whether it has anything to do with this connection, your relationship, or if it has to do with work or life in general. It's your personal message from the unicorns. Okay? It's the horses and unicorns or some kind. I forget the exact. I've had this deck for about 10 years. I forget the name of it. Anyhow, after that, I'm going to have this side of the board is you. This side of the board is them. Down here is going to be your combined energies. Now, it is quite common that you might relate to one side more than the other. Switch it and reverse it as it applies. And take what resonates, because this is a general reading, not a personal reading. Okay, now I got all that out of the way. And I will get your board out and I will do clarifiers. Okay, your message is about partnerships. Okay. I guess this is about your partnership, not just in life in general. I said it could have been about something else. And it says partnerships. Teamwork will give you a better result. Okay, find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. So take that as it resonates. Okay? Okay, let's start with your side of the board here. Okay, show me pile 3. Show me pile 3. Show me pile 3. Okay. you're coming up with the Eight of Swords. I don't like that as an opener. But we'll get into that. That is somebody who's stuck in their head, overthinking things, and who it may even be feeling trapped out of fear, but it's usually a fear of our own making, a prison of our own making, our own design, by choice, not wanting to see a situation. And the current is the Eight of Cups. Okay, this is definitely telling me I don't want to look at this. I don't want to acknowledge this. This is failure to acknowledge that you are being stuck instead of moving forward on your path. Eight of Cups can be walking away, or could just simply be going on a certain spiritual path with or without this person. Okay, but it's definitely about an emotional journey or a spiritual journey, and this is something that you are not looking at, are not able to see, are not wanting to see. In the past, we have the Chariot. Okay, there seemed to be something that seemed very successful. I am moving forward. In the past, you had a forward momentum moving in a certain direction, but you kind of stopped yourself out of fear. Okay, what is coming up next? The Hermit. Okay, there is a sense of withdrawal. There's a sense of needing some alone time. And so some of you, now this could be your person also, there seems to be a retreat within oneself. There could be an emotional disconnect here, especially with the Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Cups, 2 eights. Eights are a portal, eights are change. Eights are movement. And they're kind of contradicting each other. There's a back and forth movement here. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? And there's a sense of retreating within oneself to find that inner wisdom, to find your sense of balance. And yes, the Hermit is active healing. Okay, let's take a look at your person side of the board. Let's look at your person side of the board. Okay. Okay, your person. Their energy is a Five of Wands. They're combative. Okay, they're combative. I can understand your apprehension here, because they're coming across as almost like fight or flight. I'm getting a fight or flight energy here. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the energy that comes up between the two of you. But their energy is coming up as a combative, argumentative. Let's see what that is. In the current, we have the King of Cups. Okay, so they are emotionally conflicted right now. That's very plain. They're emotionally conflicted, and they are trying to maintain a sense of control of their emotions. By looking at this person doesn't look like they're doing a very good job at it. Okay, in the past, Eight of Coins. So they seem to have been invested in the past. You know, and that's why you have what's mirroring each other. You know, you had the movement forward, they had the investment. Okay, so it feels like with this connection, things were moving in the right direction at one point. I will see on the clarifiers what the F happened here. Okay, and let's see, Knight of Wands in the future. This is a fight or flight. I knew it. I felt it. A fight or flight. And this in the near future, there might be something about separation here. And the Knight of Wands could also be somebody returning, them trying to come back in the future. Okay, moving forward. Because they are moving, they're looking at the past. He's looking at his King of Cups, evaluating where he was coming from. Did I make a mistake? Did I give up on this too soon? I know that we weren't getting along. I'm curious when I do the clarifying if they're going to recognize their part in it of being combative and everything. The Five of Wands could also be indicating of some kind of competition. It is possible that you may be competing for them. It's against their work. Like maybe I'm also getting some kind of workaholic energy here as well. Almost like somebody married to their work. Okay, let's get the overall energy. Okay, and after I shuffle, I will pull from the bottom of the deck for the undercurrents of this combined energy. Excuse me, 2 from the top and 1 from the bottom for the hidden energy. Okay, from the top, we have the Star. So there is a sense of hope here coming in. A sense of hope for renewal, hope for healing. 9 of Coins. There is a sense of individuality, probably single. You both might be in separation at this time. What's the undercurrent energy is the 4 of Wands. So there is still some kind of connection there between the two of you. Absolutely. There is some kind of relationship status. It's like you both are single, but you don't consider yourself single, if that makes sense. It's almost like an energy of, we're not together, but we're together. We're not together, but I can't move on. And they kind of have that same energy. I'm really curious of what really went wrong here. Let me take a look at this underlying energy. I really want to know what this hope is, the Star. Okay, the Star we have 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Okay, there seems to be a unrecognizing, not wanting to see the forest for the trees. And with the Knight of Wands. We got the Knight of Wands in the near future. Okay, there's that fight or flight. It's like when shit gets heavy, when shit goes wrong, we run away. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Show me 9 of Pentacles. The Fool. That is starting a new chapter as individuals. On your own. 9 of Cups. Okay. It's like it's like this is kind of what you guys wanted. A little bit of individuality. But it kind of went wrong, if you will. It's like as you got, I feel like you guys wanted to start something new. Or maybe the hope or desire is to turn a new page. But I feel like this could even have been simply a growing apart. Okay? And 4 of Cups. But somebody's not happy about it. So it's like that old adage, be careful what you wish for. There's a sense of unhappiness, maybe even a sense of rejection here. Somebody choosing to be single instead of trying to fix this connection. And if I were to guess, considering your energy, their energy, them trying to come back, I would say that you are the one that rejects their cup of reconciliation in favor of staying single and on your own, because you got the Hermit right here in your future as well. The underlying energy, there still seems to be some kind of relationship status between the two of you. You might be just in separation. Maybe you guys are married and separated and then take that final step towards divorce. Let's take a look at this 4 of Wands. I don't feel that it's something huge that happened between you. I'm not seeing deception. I'm not seeing lies. I'm not seeing cheating. I'm not seeing third party. With the exception of maybe a little bit of... And the Knight of Wands is not... He is the Knight of the deck that is very in and out energy. But I'm not seeing third party here. So I don't feel that they were chasing somebody else's tail. Okay? I just feel as though that there was a conflict here about commitment. I feel like maybe like I said, somebody may have been married to their work over here. And there was distance. It was like an emotional disconnect. Growing apart. But with the 4 of Wands is the Moon energy. A lot of uncertainty was in this connection. Not knowing what was the next step or what the future held. Two of Pentacles, that going back and forth, a fight or flight energy. Do we stay and fight for this or do we let it go? Judgment. Final decision. Final verdict. A decision had to be made here. And I feel very much like you made the decision. You made that final choice. Okay? Let's take a look at your energy over here on the board. Okay. As we said, we got that 8 of Swords energy. That's overthinking the situation, mental imprisonment, fear. I think it's fear of walking away. And that's kind of like what's coming down in the current. Okay. In the Hermit, I do kind of see that. You withdrawing, them trying to come towards you. Could it be a runner-chaser situation? Absolutely. But I never recommend waiting on somebody. Not waiting on the runner. I do not believe in twin flames. I think twin flames is very commercialized. Somebody came up with that term to make waiting acceptable. Okay. I believe in soul bonds. I believe in soulmates. And I believe we have multiple soulmates in a lifetime. It's called our soul tribe. But it is what it is. I don't know why I'm doing this here. Okay, you got Justice. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords again. We have the 2 of Swords right here. Not recognizing or failing to see, kind of being illusion, living in fantasy world concerning this relationship. Justice is, making the choice to detach from somebody. A decision that you did not want to make. This is a decision that was being held off. 2 of Swords energy is, I don't want to look at it. I know that this is coming with the Chariot. At one time, things were moving forward, progressing forward. But then something took a turn. I'm not digging deep into the past in this reading, but I will say things took a turn that was moving towards separation, divorce. I feel that there are several of you out there that are married in this predicament right now. That is actually married and facing divorce. But in the past, and I'm feeling this is more recent, not wanting to look at it, not wanting to deal with it. I'll put it off for another day. Almost knowing that this was inevitable. Still trying to move forward towards making the relationship But in the back of the mind, the subconscious mind is saying, I don't want to look at this. I know this is happening. And your conscious mind, and consciously it's like, I got to keep moving forward. Okay? But this is why, and I put those on the wrong card, this is why you're really imprisoning yourself. Not wanting to face the reality that something is probably over. Okay. And the Chariot comes into play because everything was moving forward, but you kind of had that inkling that something was up here. Okay, let's take a look at this Chariot, because that was for the 8 of Swords, actually. Okay, show me Chariot. 7 of Swords. Doubt. There was doubt that this was going in the right direction. Am I wasting my time? 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles over here. Am I wasting my time on this person? Or what is this person doing? Is this person really working? There's a lot of doubt here. Judgment again. Okay. There is a judgment call being made here. I think you saw things falling apart in the more recent past. I don't feel like this is distant past. Some of you, it could be. Because there's somebody wanting to come back around in the future. But there could have been a little bit of dishonesty here. And I feel like more like not being honest with yourself. And kind of running from putting the work in. It's like somebody made a decision to run from the work, that this connection was going to take some work. You know, we have over here the conflict. We had the Knight of Wands who ran and wants to come back. Conflicted with the Eight of Coins over here. I can't wait to dig into their clarification. But after running from putting the work in, somebody wanting to reconcile. That could be your energy, that you were trying to fix this. You were trying to push forward in a direction of repairing this connection. Because at one time, it seemed to have full forward momentum in a positive direction. But as you come smack dab with that Eight of Swords and that Two of Swords here, the fear of the inevitable of a separation, emotional disconnect here with that Eight of Cups. So let's take a look at that Eight of Cups energy. Show me the Eight of Cups. Three of Swords. Well, you got a lot of energy that popped out here. This is broken heart, being broken. This is a broken relationship. Three of Swords with the Two of Cups. There is pain, and the Two of Cups is also duality. I feel that there is pain on both sides of the board. Okay, that somebody suspended the energy because they would only invest a small amount. And I think that's what this is over. I think that there was a lack of reciprocity here. I think that you were willing to put more work into it than they were. You both kind of have the Eight of Pentacles in the past. We'll see when I clarify their side. But it's like trying to work on something, but in the current situation, it just seems like one person was putting more into it than the other person. And there is a suspension. Okay. A decision, as painful as it is for a separation here, this is on your side of the board. You are making this decision, not them. Okay. They were conflicted. They're showing return here on their side of the board. I think you made this conscious decision that you had to separate from this person. It was painful. And you suspended, I'm not investing in this anymore with the Page of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man. Suspending any kind of interactivity, maybe even suspending communication. That's leave it up to the lawyers if you're married. Or if you're not married but in a higher level of commitment, we need to suspend communication right now because I have work to do. I have healing to do over this connection. I'm not sure what went wrong. This is a general reading. Everybody is going to have a different reason why things went south. Okay, now moving forward into your future position is the Hermit. So you are disconnecting currently. Even though this is something that you did not want to face, but you didn't want to deal with. You kept putting it off, kept putting it off, kept putting it off. Two of Swords is over here. Let's put this off. Wait, let's not look at this. Let's not look at the problems. But I feel like you're the blindfold is coming off and you're being forced to look at the issue. And you come to the conclusion that you got to separate. Okay. Show me this Hermit energy. Hierophant. Queen of Wands. Okay. You're contemplating this connection. World. Okay. So there is a contemplation here of maybe even reopening or revisiting. I got to be honest. I know some of you are saying, no, I'm not revisiting that. Nope, nope, nope. Then this part of the reading's not for you. You stick with the Hermit, not the clarifiers. Okay. There seems to be some ambition in sight about looking at this commitment. Look, and what was closed, reopening. Because we have them over here. And the reason why I say reopening a cycle, reopening and this connection is because of their King of Wands in the near future, moving towards trying to return to you. Okay? So I feel that after some healing, some inner reflection, some contemplation, connecting to your higher self, there is a recognition that there is some kind of soul bond, soul contract here. And I think that you are doing a revisit of this connection in the future after you have been hibernating to yourself. Because I feel like you had to retreat in order to heal from whatever hurts happened in the past. Okay, now we're going to look at their side of the board. Okay, we're starting out with their Five of Wands. I said they were combative. Maybe they are. They're very conflicted. And that's what kind of why I feel like that maybe there were conflicts between you two. Like difference of opinion. Maybe not even getting along. Okay. But they're trying to keep their temper under control. I'm picking up on an energy of somebody. Their way of dealing with the conflict on the home front is work. Burying themselves in work. Okay, that's kind of the energy that I am picking up here. I will work. Then I don't have to deal with the drama on the home front. The drama between me and my person is what they're saying. I don't have to deal with fighting with pile 3. I can just go to work and forget about it. Okay, and they're very much keeping their emotions internal. Okay, and they are struggling internally. Okay, show me this Five of Wands. Wow! No shit. No wonder they're struggling. Ending. I think they're struggling with the idea of an ending also. Do we end this? Or do we transform it? This is definitely, with this Hierophant here, you got the Hierophant on both sides. I swear this is a marriage. At bare minimum, probably living together, probably engaged. There is an Emperor here. He is trying to maintain some kind of self-control. Trying to build something. He's working on a plan on how can we transform this connection. I'm not feeling that this person really wants an ending. This person is committed. They are committed. Again, like I said, the first 2 piles I saw third-party interference, I believe, both piles. I'm not seeing third-party interference. I'm just seeing a disconnect here. I'm not being on the same page. Almost like arguing. Maybe it's daily arguments that you both are tired of. And they're saying that they're declaring, the Empress declaring either this has to end, you've got to turn our back on this commitment, or we got to transform it, something's got to change. That's their attitude. Now, like I said, switch it where applicable. Okay. Now, moving forward to the 8, and right below that is actually the King of Cups. They're very much in their emotions right now. Very much. That's why they are conflicted so much. They're emotionally conflicted. Okay. You were too. You both were conflicted on, it's almost like, I don't want to say, I'm not necessarily feeling codependency, but maybe borderline codependency. It's like a comfort zone energy. I'm not saying there's no love here because it is evident. I'm seeing cups. There's plenty of cups here. There's love on your side. There's love on their side. There's pain on your side. And I'm waiting. I'm probably going to see pain on theirs. Okay? There are a lot of double energies. This is why I use so many decks. In the tarot, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tarot decks out here that I'm using. I use multiple decks so I could get those repeated energies. But they are definitely conflicted about where does this connection have to go. So King of Cups, strength of will. Okay, having that strength, finding that inner strength. They are really keeping their emotions under wrap. as the wheel turns, because they feel that this relationship was written in the stars, was fated. Knight of Swords, but they understand there's things that have to be cleared up. There's confusion, chaos, that the air needs to be cleared here. There is change that is happening here that it's almost like strength of will, of withholding, resisting, doing any kind of drastic change right now. They're still kind of riding it out, if you will. You're kind of in the energy of, I'm done communicating. They're in the energy of, they understand that things have changed between you two. They're showing resistance, trying to push you, because you're telling them, no, I need to heal. And so they are definitely, I almost want to say, showing you a little bit of respect here, of respecting your wishes. That's why they're showing, they want to express their emotions, but it's almost like right now is not the right time. It's what they're telling me. Their energy is telling me. 8 of Coins in the recent past. Empress, there was a lot of abundance on their end. They were a person of importance, and they looked at you as their counterpart. Their divine feminine or divine masculine. A lot of growth. They saw the potential, and they were trying to put work into that. And I have to their benefit, I have to say that they were putting work into themselves as well. King of Swords in the reverse. A lack of clarity. The King of Swords is somebody who does not take action. He's somebody who also does not always act with integrity, or somebody deceitfulness, or even cold. I'm seeing somebody who has turned off their emotions here towards you and focused it on themselves. Chariot. You both got the Chariot in the past position. Their energy is moving forward and putting work in on themselves. Maybe that's why they feel that once they do that, then they can come back and approach you about reconciliation. Whoever this is, they're very conflicted internally.